2025 marks a very important year for Aquador boats, where we celebrate 30 years of boat building, and we're celebrating in style with the launch of the Aquador 400 HT. This is the largest boat we've ever built, and I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to walk you through some of the main features of this fantastic boat. Join me. So first we step into the very spacious salon, and this is housed of course by the hardtop design. First of all, let's focus on the galley. You see a very large practical worktop for preparing your meals. Simply lift the hatches for hot and cold water with a double sink and the diesel stove. You also have very well designed drawers for storage of food and groceries, plus designated storage for your kitchenware. This means when you're underway, it's all nice and secure. And right over here, we have a 130-litre fridge as standard. The worktop continues, and under this hatch, you have designated storage for cutlery. Here you have the opportunity to have an extra top-loading fridge, and throughout the galley you'll find these leather wrapped handles, keeping you nice and secure when you're preparing your meals. And that brings us to this dining area. Now this sofa set is simply huge. You're never going to be short on space for friends and family to sit around the table and enjoy a good meal. Under the sofas you'll find plenty of storage, and fold out the table for more space to eat. Another good thing about this table set is that you can lower this table and put in a filling cushion for another lounge area that's a little bit more protected if you need to come in from the weather outside. You can also turn this into a twin berth, so more guests get to sleep on your boat. And I'm going to show you how that works. So right over here behind the helm station we have this control panel. I select controls, and here is table, and I'm going to select table down, and down it goes. There's plenty of other things you can do from this control panel. For example, control the lighting throughout the boat. You can check the power remaining in your batteries and fuel and water levels. You can also open the roof hatches, and this boat is very interesting because you can open the hatches at the back and these very large hatches at the front as well. So yes, when they're all closed, you're protected from the elements, you're nice and warm, but when you open all of the hatches and the canopy at the back, you are open to nature. You're in touch with nature, and you can feel the fresh air flow through the salon. And while we're here in the salon, under the main floor hatch, you have a very large and very well laid out technical room. And here in the rear hatch, you have access to the forward part of your engine room. The main access is behind and underneath the aft lounge. The overall length of the 400 HT is 12.10 meters. That's a touch under 40 feet. And the overall beam is 3.96 meters. These dimensions mean that this boat is extremely spacious, with a lot of lounge area at the aft and at the bow, plus a very large salon where you can spend time indoors and in shelter from the weather. It also has a 3-cabin layout, and that means you can accommodate your friends and family and treat them to a very special day out on the water. Before we take a closer look at the helm position, let's take a look at the co-pilot area, because this is super. You can have aft or forward facing seating for two, and here's what's special about this co-pilot area. You pull out the cushion and sit down and get comfortable for longer journeys. Here at the Helm, it's everything you've come to expect from Aquador. Everything is within reach and ergonomically designed. You have touch button control, adjustable steering wheel, throttle control. This boat is equipped with the optional joystick and bow thruster. And with adjustable seating and bolster, you always have a perfect view. You can see over the bow to the horizon at all times unimpeded. And when you open the hatch, you can stand up for a 360-degree view. For more protection from the sun, simply slide the sunshade. This is great for privacy at night. And you have a shade on all of the roof hatches in the salon. Not only do you have the joystick option here at the Helm, you can also order a second joystick at the aft position for very easy docking. There are a variety of engine options available. This boat in particular has the Volvo Penta D4 320 twin stern drive installations. The other stern drive option is the Mercury diesel. It's the V6 270 horsepower twin engines. And then there's the outboard version, and that's a pair of Mercury V10 350 horsepower engines. Access to the bow deck happens on either side of the hardtop. And when you're here, you have access then to your anchor winch bin. This can also be used for, of course, storage for lines and a fender. And that beam we talked about earlier means that you can have this very generous sunbathing platform with adjustable backrest. This means you can enjoy the sun or enjoy the view from up here. You also get some extra cup holders, so you can have some refreshing drinks throughout the day. But this isn't the only generous outdoor space on this vessel. Let's check out the other one on the aft. So as you come down here to the aft, the first thing that makes an impression is this wonderful swim platform. It's very large and plenty of space to enjoy a dip in the sea. You have your swim ladder. And on this particular boat, we have the anchor winch here at the stern installed. You can also have an option to have the anchor winch at the bow, of course. And this brings us to the lounge with the L-shaped sofa set that's very easy access to come and go. You can enjoy an evening meal or a refreshing drink here down by the water. And it's also a nice spot to look after the children or grandchildren as they take a swim. But there's something else that's very smart about this setup, and I'm going to show that to you right now. I'm going to step inside and lower the table. Now that the table is lowered, we can reveal the cup holders and simply pull out the cushion. And you have a ready-made sunbed. This means you don't need to go and look for a fill-in cushion once the table is lowered. Now it's time to check out the 3-cabin layout down below. And when you first step down here, you're greeted by the main living area, and the lighting here is warm and inviting. Right in front, you have the main sleeping area of this boat, 2 large berths. Right behind me here, you have one of the mid-berth cabins. And on this side, you have the second. Right in front of me here to the right is the dayhead with separate shower. Right here we have storage for all of your belongings with the shelves and hanging space. And under the main bed is quite a vast storage area and also access to your bow thruster. There's a very neat little storage area right here. And the option for this area is to have a television module, so you can watch your favorite shows even when you're out on the water. The lighting down here is adjustable, so you can keep your finger pressed on the button and dim the lights so you can set the perfect tone. It's possible to personalize your Aquador due to all of the options that are available, and they can suit your area and your preferences. You can order air conditioning or heating, joystick control at the helm and at the aft, anchor winch at the bow and at the aft, and a high-spec sound system to make your boat a genuine entertainment center. Simply choose the options that suit your preference. So there you have the Aquador 400 HT, the largest and latest model Aquador have ever made. How does the 400 HT capture the essence of freedom that Aquador provides? Well, with a large fuel tank of 700 litres, you're free to travel further. With the 3-cabin layout and 8 berths, you have the freedom to accommodate more friends and family. And with twin engine options that are powerful, robust, and responsive, you have the freedom to get to your destination sooner. The Aquador 400 HT. Welcome to join us as we celebrate 30 years of boat building at the Düsseldorf Boat Show in January.